What up, AOK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, said just like that. We back with another one. Alright, y'all. So, we got a video here today. This is Louisiana woman accused of refusing to return $1.2 million after a bank error. I've heard of cases like this happening a few times, throughout my life. Every single time it's been a black person. I ain't even gonna lie. It's always been a black person, usually a black woman. I mean, what? How can you refuse to turn some money that was never yours in the first place? If you didn't have $1.2 million in your bank account before that money showed up in your bank account, what makes you think that money rightfully belongs to you? It was a bank error. It could have been off by one number in that transfer, and it just kind of just happened to go to you. What's wrong with folks, y'all? Let's find out. This is gonna be interesting. Y'all boys and girls ready? I'm ready. It's a short video, but let's go.
Asking the question, what would you do if you checked your bank account?
Look at this woman. She looked like she would know.
And suddenly found out you were a millionaire. That happened to a former Louisiana sheriff's dispatcher, and instead of notifying the bank...
And she was a dispatcher too?
Well, she quickly moved the cash into another account, used it to buy a home and an SUV. Kellen Spadoni, who you see here, was arrested for theft, and tonight is facing a lawsuit from Charles Schwab after she ignored several of their attempts, they say, to contact her and get the money back. Night court is now in session with civil rights attorney Robert Patillo and criminal defense attorney Brian
She transferred the money to another account, bought a house and a car.
Claypool, welcome to you both.
Thanks, Shannon.
Hey, Shannon.
Let's start here with Exhibit A. On February 23rd, Schwab meant to transfer $82.56 into a Fidelity brokerage account, services account, but the company instead transferred $1,205,619, court records said. So, Robert, is their mistake?
It's their mistake, but that does not mean you have a legal right to that amount of money. Even best case scenario, if you were able to keep it, good luck explaining to the IRS where $1.2 million came from and paying the taxes on that. This is no different than finding someone's wallet and deciding to keep it when they ask for it back. Or if a Brinks truck accidentally dropped money off at your door, it does not mean that you are legally entitled to.
Exactly. Think about that, though. Like, you'll have to pay the taxes on that money, though.
There's legal precedents on it where people back in the old days would cash those publishers' clearinghouse checks that came to your house and occasionally bank to allow the transaction to go through. But then later on, when they figured out the funds were not there, they would reverse it. So though I understand that most people don't have sympathy for big banks in situations like this, you don't have a legal right to it, and you're going to end up getting in more trouble than it's worth.
It sounds like she is right now, innocent until proven guilty, but facing a lot of charges. Exhibit B, then, we go to. The company argues in its lawsuit that Spadoni's account contract with Schwab, now this came from the Charles Schwab account,
Yo, I just remember those publishing house sweepstake things, bro. Them used to get me every time because I would watch the videos online. I would apply for me and my mom because we were struggling. We were so broke and so poor. I mean, I was applying for them all the time. And I would get like these letters in the mail and I would be so happy to see it. And every single time, it would say, yo, they're about to pick a winner, Publishing Sweet House, whatever that joke was called. They're about to pick a winner, and they're going to be in your area. The winner is going to be announced in your area, so it's a good chance that it's going to be you. I'll be so excited. I sit there and watch the TV. I'm like, oh, my God, where are they going? And they're never my house. I used to be so upset.
It's an agreement that
I was like, it's a scam, but I still would do it.
A client receives an overpayment of funds. The client is required to return the full amount.
Duh.
Well, Shannon, first thing I'm going to do in the morning, I'm running over to Charles Schwab. I'm setting up my account there, and then fingers crossed, I get $1 million. Anyway, all kidding aside, last time I checked, we have a criminal court of law, not a moral court of law. And morally, this woman is incorrect, and she should do the right thing and transfer the money back.
Right.
But the law is on her side, believe it or not, and I think it's going to trump that agreement that she signed, that she probably didn't even know what she signed, probably didn't even know what she read. But real quick, theft, felony theft is the charge. That means that this woman had to deprive money of someone else without their consent.
Right.
Charles Schwab sent her the money, so that charge is going to get dropped. The last charge against her is bank wire fraud. Again, she has to show an intent to deprive Charles Schwab of money. Last time I checked, Charles Schwab
sent her the money. Ding!
made a mistake and sent the money to her. So in the real world, she might walk free and she might have $1.2 million and she might have a wrongful termination case against the sheriff's department for firing her.
Interesting.
They shouldn't have done that.
Well, she's got a world of trouble to fight her way out of now. I mean, Brian, maybe she'll call you up. You are the defense attorney of all defense attorneys. You've made your case. Robert has made his. And we're told, by the way, detectives have been able to get back about 75% of the money. So maybe there'll be some goodwill there. I don't know. Robert and Brian, thank you for your very effective lawyering. We'll leave it to the folks at home tonight. Use the hashtag NightCourt and tweet us at Fox News Night or at Shane and Breen. Let us know how you would rule. Gentlemen, thank you.
I gotta ask y'all now. I have to ask you. If it were you. Let me make my face bigger right now. We're going big brain over here, y'all. If it were you and this happened to you, what would you do? Knowing the facts that we have just been presented here, what would you do? If it is true that this money was sent to you and you wasn't blocking anyone else's blessings by transferring the money or spending the money, because it's not like you took from anyone, it was sent to you. So that means the person that put it in your account was reckless and careless with this amount of money. What would you do? Comment down below. I don't know. But anyway, y'all know what time it is. If you like this reaction, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, the link to the video is going to be down in the description box below. If you haven't already, make sure you follow your boy on the gram and Twitter at Artofkickz. I got to sneeze, so to the next one. Oh, damn.